you have to be pretty good or outstanding if you're going to offend half of America now. And what I'm talking about right here is Charlize Theron. Now, in her political views, half of America is bad, especially if you voted for Trump. Now, she has a new movie out on Netflix called Old Guard 2. Old Guard, a couple years back, was a good film. I mean, it was entertainment. It had the whole, female empowerment, woman badass, feel to it. Overall, it was a good film. It had its flaws, but it didn't really preach anything that you didn't want to hear, right? It was pretty much a boilerplate plot. We've seen it before, but the action was there. It had enough action, but it was it lulled in a couple places, but it had enough action to be entertaining, and it wasn't preachy. It was a good enough movie. Now, Old Guard 2, we have years with Charlize Theron, and always talking how terrible she feels in America, in Trump's America, and how she feels threatened, and she always thinks about leaving the United States. Always talking about how she and her family isn't safe in America, while promoting movies. Like, you would think, like, if you're promoting a movie, promote the movie, right? You're supposed to be charming, you're supposed to sell the movie, and essentially you're offending or turning off half America with your political views. And this is why Mel Gibson and others choose not to talk political views. Sort of like Tom Cruise. They feel like your job is just to talk about movies and try to sell the movies, because there's so many people involved in making the movie process. It's not just you, Charlene, all right? Hundreds and hundreds of people are involved, and you saying something political that might turn off half America from not watching this film of yours, it's just bad business. It's just bad business. Now, on to Old Guard 2, the latest installment starring Charlize Theron. It's terrible, all right? It is not watchable. It also includes Uma Thurman, an old version of Uma Thurman. The best part of this film, which you have to wait 2 hours in, Uma Thurman, we finally get to see her fight, but we almost didn't get to see her fight. I mean, this is still going to be spoiler free, but you have to wait 2 hours at the end to get to see Uma Thurman fight. I mean, I guess it's spoiler free, but that was probably the best part. Seeing an older Uma Thurman fight was pretty entertaining, but that wasn't enough to make this movie good. Old Guard, seeing an older version of Uma Thurman, essentially the same plot of the movie. It was really boring. And then on top of that, you have her promoting the whole film and her political ideas, offending half America. I'm pretty sure the rating and the watch time on this film has dramatically went down after years, and her promoting style has gone down with this movie. That's why I say, if you're gonna have these political views, and if you're gonna offend half America, you better be good. Your movie better be fantastic for half of America to be you know what, I'm still gonna watch the film. She's still a great actress, or it's still a good movie. I'm still going to watch it, even though I don't agree with her political views. But if you're not good, guess what? Half America is not going to watch it, and people who are in charge are going to look at the numbers and are going to decide, you know what, we're not going to have that actress or actor back or choose not to hire them because they're affecting our bottom line. And I like how all these studios and industries are like, oh, we promote these diversity. We all want to do the betterment of humans, and we want this, that, and we're like moral justice warriors here. But they're a business first, right? Sooner or later, we're gonna see the shift in the entertainment industry, and we're gonna get back to the bottom line. The bottom line. Yes. But Old Guard 2, I would not recommend watching Old Guard 2 unless you want to skip 2 hours and just watch Uma Thurman. Even though this is the old version of Uma Thurman, she's like probably in her 50s or 60s, still a badass. If I had more Uma Thurman in this film and less Charlize Theron, this probably, it would have been good. It would have been good. It would have been all right. It would have been watchable. But no, terrible, especially with Charlize Theron's political views offending half America. But give me your thoughts of Old Guard 2 and Charlize Theron's political views offending America. And do you think like more of the industry, especially people in charge, will hire these actors and actresses who just take away from the bottom line? All right. Anyways, like, subscribe. This is Boy Ryan. Peace.